Today we are going to discuss hypertensive urgency and hypertensive emergency. Coming to definition first. Both hypertensive urgency as well as hypertensive emergency are characterized by severe uncontrolled hypertension, that is blood pressure more than or equivalent to 180 by 120 mmHg. In hypertensive urgency, there is no target and organ damage, whereas in hypertensive emergency, there is target and organ damage. Now, coming to differentiation. Importance of differentiation. Why is it important to differentiate whether the patient has hypertensive emergency or hypertensive urgency? As it guides treatment urgency first, setting second. Now coming to treatment urgency first, rapid reduction of blood pressure can be life-saving in a patient with hypertensive emergency, whereas rapid reduction of blood pressure can precipitate ischemia in a patient with hypertensive urgency. Second, setting. A patient with hypertensive urgency can be admitted in a ward or he can be managed on an outpatient basis. Route of drug can be oral, whereas a patient with hypertensive emergency requires admission in ICU and the route of the drug is injectable, that is IV. Now coming to clinical findings. As we have already discussed, there can be target and organ damage in patients with hypertensive emergency. Now, if there is involvement of brain, then patient may have headache, confusion, stroke, encephalopathy, signs of hypertensive neuropathy. If there is involvement of eyes, then patient may have exudates, hemorrhages, papilloedema. If there is involvement of heart, then patient may complain chest pain. Patient may develop myocardial infarction, left ventricular failure or pulmonary edema. If there is involvement of aorta, then there can be aortic dissection or acute tearing chest pain. If there is involvement of kidneys, then there can be oliguria, proteinuria or elevated creatinine level. In patients who are pregnant, there can be eclampsia or preeclampsia. If in a patient with severe uncontrolled hypertension, that is reading more than 180 by 120 mmHg, if any of the above signs and symptoms are present, then we label the patient to have hypertensive emergency. If not, then we label the patient to have hypertensive urgency. Now, coming to investigations. So, if we are suspecting involvement of brain, then we need to get CT scan brain done. If we are suspecting involvement of heart, then ECG, echocardiography and cardiac biomarkers should be done. If we are suspecting involvement of kidneys, then urine analysis and kidney function test should be done. If we are suspecting pulmonary edema, then chest X-ray should be done. Now coming to treatment. So in a patient with hypertensive urgency, as we have already mentioned, the goal of treatment is to reduce blood pressure slowly and gradually over a period of 24 to 48 hours. It can be done in an outpatient basis setting or in ward. It can be done by using medication that may include clonidine or labetalol. Now, coming to hypertensive emergency. Goal of target BP reduction in a patient with hypertensive emergency is 25% reduction in mean arterial pressure within 1 hour of presentation. Then, over a period of 2 to 6 hours, BP should be reduced to 160 by 100 mmHg. Then, we should try to normalize blood pressure over the next 24 to 48 hours. Patient should be hospitalized in ICU and the route of drug is IV, that is injectable. Drugs that are used, they may include nitroglycerin, NTG or labetalol. Thank you.